Hey guys, welcome back to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal. I'm a full-time working mom, and my 3 sons, husband, and I live in Texas, and I'm so glad that you're here. If you are new, please consider subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being back. We're going to do Financial Friday. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is Financial Friday, and I'm so glad. It's one of my favorite things to do in the whole wide world. I'm going to set my cash up here. So per our usual, we've got a few things to get accomplished today. We're going to do a weekly check-in. We're going to move our monthly cash envelope money into our weekly cash envelope money, and we are going to stuff our sinking funds for today's payday, which is March the 19th. I just got back from the bank, and you guys, it is gorgeous outside here. I do not know why I'm in this house other than to do this video. So when this is done, I'm gonna go like clean out my car, maybe clean the garage, do something, because wow, just wow. So I'm gonna set my monthly cash envelopes. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got too excited with the weather. If you are new here, and I do have a couple of new friends that have just subscribed, let me tell you what we've got here. This is a Happy Planner Skinny Classic, and I make cash envelopes, and they are in my Etsy shop. I make cash envelopes out of scrapbook paper, and they fit in this Skinny Classic Happy Planner, and I love them. I absolutely love them. I change them out with the seasons. They're super easy to change, and I love having them in here. But what this is I get paid once a month at my job, and that means that I only get one paycheck, and it's the last working day of the month. But my husband gets paid every 2 weeks. He is a bi-weekly paycheck. And so what we do, or what works for us, is that the cash envelopes that come out of our budget every month come out of my once a month paycheck. So we take that one lump sum, and you guys will see that on March 31st. We take that one lump sum for groceries. If our grocery budget's $1,000 a month, we take for the month and we put it in these certain envelopes. So what we count as cash envelopes and works for us is groceries, gas, eating out, pets, not so much. I keep this one in here because it's probably my most frequently accessed sinking fund. We haven't started breaking this one down weekly yet, but I do have it in here. Allowance is another cash envelope, and these are the 3 clear envelopes. I have one for each of my boys. RJ is my oldest, Connor is my middle son, and then Jackson is my youngest. And this envelope here is for money that needs to go back to the bank and get deposited in the bank, and then I just have some notes pages. So these are the monthly cash envelopes, and every Friday I come in and I take the money out of this and put it into this. So let me explain what this is to you. This is a Filofax Saffiano wallet, and inside of my Saffiano I have a Happy Planner Skinny Mini. Now, this little guy is my actual wallet. It is where I keep my weekly envelopes. So when I open this up, I've got those same categories: grocery, gas, eating out, pets, and allowance. I have those in here, and then I recently added a little envelope for sports because our baseball tournaments started back up, and I like to have a little cash on hand for when we're out at tournaments. But every Friday I go through and I take money from my monthly and put it into my weekly. But before I do that, I do a weekly check-in. So if you go right past those cash envelopes that I just shared with you, there's a little calendar that comes in the Skinny Mini. And if we go to March, I usually keep a paper clip where we are for that week. So here's where we're at. This is this week. So what we're going to do is a grocery check, or a cash check-in for this week. We're going to do that together. I got a very sweet comment from a new subscriber. that just messaged me and asked if I would take the time to go through all of this again and explain where I got everything and how I use it, because she was new. So thank you so much for that. And again, all of my cash envelopes, I make these, and you can email me or message me in my Etsy shop for more information if you need it. So for our week, we had a decent week. Well, okay, we had a really good week, because I don't know about you guys, but we did get our stimulus money. I'm going to zoom in just a little. Sorry about the shaking, y'all. We did get our stimulus money on Wednesday. However, we pretended like we never saw it. Every single penny that we got went directly to our debt snowball. So we will be treating our tax return a little bit differently than that. We do have a couple of those dollars pegged for something else, but I'm going to explain that here in a minute. So on Monday, we had a no spend, and I've had some comments and questions, and I've really been contemplating about whether, if I'm spending money out of our cash envelopes, do I count that as a no spend as long as I don't go into my savings? And the answer is yes. However, the answer comes with a conditional caveat of I still itemize for my own tracking purposes, because at the end of the month when I close out my budget, I like to look at what percentage of my money was spent in certain categories so that I know how to make adjustments to my budget for the next month. On Tuesday, you guys, the five of us, all five of us had eye appointments, and all five of us wear glasses, and then my three boys wear sports goggles for their sporting events, and then we get a backup pair of glasses. So we get a cheaper, no transition lenses, none of the fancy stuff, as a backup pair for them. And on their main pair, we get the replacement policy. So in addition to that, my husband and my oldest son both get contact lens examinations. My husband orders a year worth of contacts, so it's a once a year huge expense. I am allowed to put a certain amount per my employer. We're allowed to put a certain amount into what they call a health spending account. I max that out every year just for this one category. And what I found out this year is, now that my boys are getting older, we're not buying kid frames anymore and things of that nature, is the expense between the last time that we did this and this time went up exponentially. I can't even tell you. So we did have to dip into our savings account, and I've got to replace that money when our tax return comes. So what I'm going to put here is our eyeglasses. I'll put vision / eyeglasses. And you guys, I about had a heart attack, because like I said, I do max out my contribution to my health spending account. And in addition to that amount, I still had to come out of pocket $1,600. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. That wrecked my mind for a little bit. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This money would have never been available if I weren't doing this budgeting, and had I not found this community, and had I not learned as much as I've learned from watching other people in this community, this money would not have been in my savings account. So part of this did come out of my emergency fund, and I'm not happy about that, but like I said, by 2 weeks from now, it'll be back in there from our tax return. So that was a really big day for us, and that kind of rocked my little world, but we're okay. So then there were a couple of other purchases this week. So I usually do my menu planning and grocery shopping on Wednesday, do my grocery pickup on Thursday. This week was no exception. I got my orders on Thursday. In addition to that, though, I placed an online order at Target, and I will try and show you guys what I got. You guys, I don't know how many of you guys watch the same budgeting channels and mom channels and stuff like that, but I won a $25, I never win anything, first of all. I won a $25 gift card giveaway on the 500 subscriber giveaway for another channel, and that gift card that she sent me so generously was to Target. So I decided to use that. Oops, hang on. I decided to use that to purchase some Method. And I got hand soap refill, guys. The foaming hand soap that I'm having trouble reaching or finding anyway. I went on there and ordered a bunch. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got one of the hand pumps, and then I got 7. So there's a grapefruit. This is just one of the dispensers. I got one of those in the green tea and aloe. I got one sweet water, 2 of the sea minerals, 1 of the orange ginger, and 2 of the coconut water. And all of this all totaled came to a little over $40, and they're running a promotion. If you spend $40, you get 10. So I've earned a $10 gift card back, and my total after taxes and everything was $45.72. So I used my $25 gift card, and then I had a $10 on my account from a previous purchase. I ended up paying $10.72 out of pocket is what came out of my cash envelope, and I got another $10 gift card. So if you are one of those people that counts what you get back out of this, then I basically paid 72 cents for all of that. So that was a big win for me yesterday. I was pretty happy about that. I did that one last night. And then let's talk about those groceries. So I did Walmart and Kroger. And you guys make sure that you don't miss my grocery haul and meal plan that I will post tomorrow, because Isa over at Isa Budgets had asked me to show how I do the online shopping. So I actually do that with you guys. I break down how I shop, how I look for my Ibotta offers, and all of that. So you don't want to miss that. So at Walmart, again, I try to break it down by categories. I had grocery, household, pet, and excuse me, and cosmetics at Walmart. Then at Kroger, I just had grocery and household. And then I also used my fuel perks to put gas in my car. So we filled up the Big Mama Mobile, and we'll put all of that in. So I'm going to pick a prettier color here to do these totals. And my gas was $51.21. My household at Kroger was $23.67. Sorry about the angle, y'all. And my grocery at Kroger was $125.51. At Walmart, the cosmetics was $26.82. And I'm just telling y'all, deodorant has gotten expensive. Pets was $2.66. Household was $18.79. My son needed a new hamper, and then I got a couple of other items. Excuse me. And then for grocery, it was $118.04. So we've got that. All right, so today we are on Friday. Today is definitely going to be a no spend. And I'm going to leave Saturday and Sunday blank because we do have a baseball tournament. Y'all couldn't even see that, could you? I'm so sorry. We have a baseball tournament this weekend, and I'm going to leave these blank because we will most likely be spending some money, but it will be out of an envelope. It'll either come out of the eating out or our sports envelope for this weekend. So these will essentially be no spend days, but I still want to leave them open to track if we do. On Wednesday, it was a no spend. I think I was still in shock over this. So I didn't even look online. So there are those items. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write these categories in my notes section and go ahead and total them up. I do not anticipate spending anything out of these categories, so I can go ahead and total those. If I spend, like I said, it'll be eating out or baseball or sports, so we can go ahead and add these up. All right, so for grocery was $118 at Walmart and $125. Oops, look at me go there. I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit so you can see both the... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Okay. So, I'm going to zoom you guys out so that you can see. I'm going to move that so I don't set anything on fire. For grocery, let's start that over. Look at your life, look at your choices, Crystal. Goodness, get it together, girl. All right, and then $125.51 at Kroger. So our total for groceries this week was $243.55. So in comparison to last week, our total was $129.80. We spent significantly more. For household, you guys will see tomorrow what I spent that on. Household was $18.79 plus $23.07, so a total of $41.86. Now, if you watched last week's video, you know that household was just recently separated from my grocery budget this month, and I made new envelopes for both household and medical, and I wasn't able to put much into them this month. They are already empty, so anything in household or medical has to come out of savings, and so that is considered an actual spend. So I cannot make Thursday a no spend day. So pet, cosmetics, and gas. And you know what? I forgot to add this $10.72 to this $243. I love the erasable pens. All right, so let's go back for a second and do the $243.55 plus $10.72. So I spent $254.27. Okay. So for pet, it was $2.66. For cosmetics, it was $26.82, and gas was $51.21. So all total this week so far, let's do a little total here. $254.27 plus $41.86 plus $266 plus $26.82 plus $51.21. All total this week, I have spent $376.82 outside of this, which I don't even know what to do with right now. That's just a thing. So this is where we're at so far this week. At the end of every week, so like this weekend after baseball's over on Monday, I will add whatever I spent there. I do like to do a weekly total of what I spent on everything, and I keep that information and use it in my monthly closeout just for tracking purposes. So that is what we spent this week, and we are going to stuff these envelopes. So this is our transfer from our monthly cash envelopes into our weekly cash envelopes that we do every Friday. Let me bring all this over, and we're going to start as usual with groceries. We are going to take the money that is earmarked for $3.19. We still have that little note there. Remember when we talked about how I wrote the notes there for myself because this month is a little bit unusual? I'm going to write in $3.19. Week 3, or nope, week 4. Goodness gracious, y'all, March is over. Oh, $50, and that leaves us with nothing. So this will go back in here, and it will get restuffed on March 31st. Then in our weekly envelope, we go in, and this is always empty. I always use my grocery money. So on 3/19, we're going to add in week 4. We're going to put plus 50, and we're going to put that $50 into my weekly cash envelope. If I don't, and this happens quite frequently, if I don't go to Winco or somewhere where we use cash, Sprouts or something like that, I just deposit that $50 back into the bank because I use that money in the online shopping, and we definitely did do that this week. So for gas, as you saw in my weekly check-in, I did fill up my car finally. If we look on here, the last time that I put gas in my car was on February the 17th. So I made it a complete month to March the 18th, and I still have $20 left. So I did use my fuel perks. That saved me about this $20, because even this $60 didn't, I mean, it filled my tank up, but not like it did last night. So I'm going to, for right now, I'm going to leave this $20 in here, but I may move it back to the bank to help cover, because I still have money in my monthly, and we'll take a look at that here in a second. So I'm not going to put anything in there because I should not need gas again before we restuff this envelope for the month of April. So this says I should have $70, and as you can see here, I have it tabbed 3/19 and 3/26. Those are the Fridays. Today is the 19th, and each of those has $20, $35 in it. So 35, 55, 65, and 70. So that $70 is in here safe and sound. What would you guys do with this? If you knew you weren't going to need this $70 before you restuffed this cash envelope for the next month, would you put it towards the overages from the week? Would you put it towards debt? Put it back in savings? What would you guys do with this $70? Because I truly will not need this $70 and possibly the other $20 that's in here for the rest of March. So let me know what you guys think about that. The tournament that we're going to this weekend is not very far away, so it's not going to eat up a ton of gas to get there. So I'm not anticipating being low on gas. All right, next we have eating out. I'm gonna see what I have in my weekly here. It says here I should have $75, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. That looks perfect. And then in here, that means there should be 25 left. And sure enough, there's my little note that we're not doing anything for the 5th week, and here's my $25 for the 19th. So we'll go ahead and take this out, and all of this money will be gone after next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday the 27th is my oldest son's birthday. He will be 15, you guys. It's killing me. I mean, killing me. So we're going to put 3/19. We're going to put week 4, $25, and that means there's nothing left. So yes, he will be 15, and that means driving and all kinds of other things that Mama is not ready for are about to happen. So 3/19, we're going to put in week 4. We're going to add that $25, and that's going to give us the full $100. So let's make sure we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. For his birthday, he has asked for us to order wings, which, if you know about his sodium restrictions, that's a splurge. That's a once a year he gets to pick, and he picked wings, and we are going to get the boys some wings. So he's going to have wings for his birthday, and then I will probably make his favorite chocolate lava cake. So for pets, this week I did spend $2 out of pets, but I don't need food or anything this week, so I'm not going to transfer anything out of here into here for this week, but possibly the next Friday I will. Allowance, if you haven't watched my videos before, allowance is something that we do every Saturday. We move the money out of here into those clear envelopes in here that I showed you, and I go through and I tab it for which Friday that it's for. So this one will get done tomorrow, this one next Saturday, and we'll take that money out and put it in their little envelopes if they've earned their allowance that week. So that is it for transferring my monthly cash envelopes into my wallet, into my weekly cash envelopes. So we will put this away. I'm gonna put my pen in and then put my little skinny mini back into my Filofax and give it a zip up. All right, and then this guy is also completely done. And we will not use this again until next Friday. And he's good to go. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to stuff our sinking funds. So that is my cash from the bank. This is my Happy Planner Classic purse. Inside of it is the mother load of all things. Oh goodness. It is my Skinny Classic with all of my sinking funds in it and my Sharpie. So we're going to take both of those out. And take my band off here. And let's lay out this cash. My charging station is currently occupied with lots of battery packs charging for the tournament this weekend, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way and just lay it out. Alright, I do have a couple of sinking funds that I was a little bit short on. That I owed from the last time that I stuffed sinking funds 2 weeks ago. I think it was $16 worth because I couldn't make change. So hopefully we'll find those today while we're stuffing. Alright, these are my sinking funds. They are envelopes that I make and you can find in my Etsy shop. They are completely customizable. You pick the paper, you pick what label you want on it, and then I make them and send them to you. For today's sinking funds, we've got a few that we need to stuff. We're going to start with home projects. Home projects should have $76 in it, 50, 70, 75, 76, and today we're going to add 55 buckaroos. So on 3/19, we're going to add $55. And I am going to use my calculator. 55 plus 76 is $131. So I'm going to grab a 50 and a 5. And we will count this and make sure we have 131. So 50, 100, 120, 125, 130, 131. And this will just go back in here. We're trying to get enough to do, and it's a lot, so it's going to be a while, but we're trying to get to around the $800 or $900 mark. So after home projects, we're going to do family pictures, which is right here. Family pictures should have $170. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. And then today on March 19th, we're going to add $25. So that's going to give us $195. Grab a 20 and 5. Awesome. And that should give us $195. So, whoops. What did I do? Seriously, girl, get it together. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 5. So I'll put that back in family pictures. Hoping that around October or November that we're able to go get those done. Then we're going to go to cosmetics, which is one of my favorite envelopes just because it is so pretty. I love this envelope, you guys. And in our cosmetics envelope, we have nothing. So we've got a 50 and a 20, which makes it 70. We'll put this $70 back in cosmetics. All right, the next envelope that we're going to fund is birthday. Now again, we have my son's birthday this Saturday, my mom's birthday just passed on Tuesday, and we're waiting until they get here to celebrate it. So I should have 140. So there's 1, 20, 40, and I'm going to be adding $200. So let me write that $200 in. On 3/19, we're going to deposit $200, and that should give us $340. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40. We'll put that $340 back. And next Saturday, we will do my mom's birthday and my son's birthday, and it's going to be so much fun. So that's it for these. We're going to go ahead and go all the way back to our holiday sinking funds that start right here. So Valentine's Day is going to get stuffed, and it's, oops, that's St. Pat back there. Hang in there, Pat. All right, so Valentine's Day is empty because we used it in February. So this is our March stuffing of this fund. We're going to start with $10. So we'll take that 10, put it with this, and it'll give us a balance of 10 bucks. My boys were so happy to get a little something for Valentine's Day that, you know, that was like I actually had enough to get them each a little $20 gift card. It meant the world to them. So Valentine's Day is stuffed. Now we're going to go to Father's Day. We stuffed Mother's Day last time. So we're going to go to Father's Day, open it up, and we should have $175. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75. And we're going to add today $25. So we'll put a 20 and a 5, and that should give us 200 bucks. So we'll say 319. We're adding that $25. And that gives us $200. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2. Perfecto mundo. Father's Day is in June, which is coming faster than I don't know what. All right, next we're going to do 4th of July. 4th of July has $60 in it, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And we're going to add $5. We don't get to do fireworks and things like we used to when we had a little bit more property with our home. So this really is just for like maybe a special meal or something along those lines, or we'll figure something out, but that's why it's not such a big fund. So it's 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 total. We may get some little like, you know, sparklers and things of that nature, but we're not, because we live in a subdivision, we can't set fireworks off, which breaks my husband's heart, I can tell you that. All right, next we're going to fund Halloween. Halloween should have $90, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We're going to add $20 today. So on 319, we're going to add that 20 bucks, and that's going to give us $110. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. As you can tell by all of these envelopes, I sort of love holidays. I'm one of those people. All right, last envelope for today. Well, is it? Yeah, today is Thanksgiving, and it is $45. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 that we're starting with, and we're going to add 15. And then I have to find out where the $16 that I shorted another fund, where it's at. So we'll take a 10 and a 5, and we'll add those in and make sure that we have $60. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If I had been a good budgeter, whoops, wrong envelope. It's like walking into the wrong bathroom stall. Sorry. Okay, so if I had been a good budgeter, I would have written a note for myself, but did I? No. Crazy. Okay, so I want to say that one of them was home maintenance. Let's check it out. It's supposed to have 114, 50, 70, 91, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woohoo! There's where the 1 goes. 1 down, and I think 2 to go. So home maintenance is now balanced. I think vehicle maintenance was another one. No, it was not. Let's see if it was sports is supposed to have 120. It has 120. I know it's not vacation because that's nothing but hundreds. We just did this one. We just did this one. That's all 100s. This one should be empty. All right, then clothing, cosmetics we just did. Amazon is nothing but 10s, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, that's fine. Vehicle tags. Let's see if that's it. 18, 10, 15, 16. Nope, that one's right. Y'all, I'm a mess. I feel like I'm playing that game show like Minute to Win It. Good luck. This should be empty. So maybe it was Mother's Day? What do y'all think? Let's see if Mother's Day has 210. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, sticking together. 92. Oh, we may have found $10 of it, y'all. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210. Nope. Dang it. Sticky money got me again. All right, well, I'm going to continue my mission of search and find, and I will do that off camera so that you guys are not exposed to, excuse me, my lack of organization and getting my life together. We just checked all of these, so I know that that's not it. I bet you Christmas is one of them. I'm going to bet you Christmas is one of them. Christmas is supposed to have $1,290. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 9, 950, 10, 1050, 11, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 90. Ta-da! We found it. All right, all of the money is accounted for. There's no cash left laying on the table, like a good game. And yeah, that is it. We are fully done. I hope that you guys are having an amazing Friday, that you've got big plans to do something super fun with family this weekend, and that your Financial Friday is a good one. Until next time, next Friday if you watch just my financial videos, or tomorrow if you watch all my videos, because it is a grocery haul and meal plan. Until next time, I'm going to put all of my sinking funds away and hope that the fairies of spending stay away from me. so that I don't touch this binder until the next time that I see you. And I will catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Be well. Bye-bye.